because Bart hadn't studied at all before the exam. He came up with a desperate idea at the last minute.
What is it, Bart?
Nothing. Must take test.
He went to the nurse's office and lied that he had a stomachache. The school nurse took out a medical book to look up the information, and the book said that Bart's symptoms were a stomach ulcer, which could even cause temporary blindness in severe cases.
Who said that? Come closer.
Lisa immediately saw through Bart's act of pretending to be sick and advised him to study properly while he still had time. But Bart turned around and called Milhouse directly, asking for the answers to the history test. On the day of the retake, Bart confidently handed in his paper, but to his surprise, all the answers were wrong. Since this was already his fourth failed test, Bart was labeled as having an intellectual disability and might even have to repeat a year. Now he only had one final chance left. Bart was extremely troubled. He knew his own ability, and there simply wasn't enough time to study. With no other choice, Bart could only place his hope in God.
I just need one more day to study, Lord. I need your help.
Prayer, the last refuge of a scoundrel.
A teacher strike, a power failure, a blizzard, anything that'll cancel school tomorrow. I know it's asking a lot, but if anyone can do it, you can. Thanking you in advance, your pal, Bart Simpson.
God heard Bart's prayer. The next day, Marge woke Bart up and told him that there was a massive snowstorm outside. The heavy snow forced all factories to shut down, and the school was closed for the entire day. The children rushed outside, ready to enjoy playing in the snow. Just as Bart was about to go out too, Lisa stopped him.
I heard you last night, Bart. You prayed for this. Now your prayers have been answered. I'm no theologian. I don't know who or what God is exactly. All I know is he's a force more powerful than Mom and Dad put together, and you owe him big. You're right.
Bart felt that Lisa had a point, so he returned to his room to study. But the laughter and excitement of the children playing in the snow outside kept tempting him. To avoid being distracted by the scene in front of him, he hid in the basement and began memorizing his lessons. But his mind was filled with thoughts of going outside to play in the snow. Bart simply slapped himself in the face to force himself to stay focused, and his whole family saw the scene. The exam was finally over, but Bart still didn't pass. He completely broke down and started crying loudly. The teacher was very surprised when he saw this, because he thought Bart had already gotten used to failing exams.
No, you don't understand. I really tried this time. I really tried.
Bart had tried his hardest, but he still didn't pass the test. The feeling of failure made him extremely frustrated.
Oh, now I know how George Washington felt when he surrendered for necessity to the French in 1754.
What?
Oh, you know 1754, the famous defeat of the French. Oh,
My God, Bart, you're right!
so
Seeing that Bart had actually used the historical knowledge he learned on himself, the teacher decided to give him one extra point.
I passed. I got a D minus. I passed.